See as they harvest everything. Drop them, carry them, pieces them, give cow in chop. Something where you do on that sun, cultivate, do everything.
So hello everyone, I hope this video meets you well. So today I was watching the telly yesterday and I saw the news on TVC about the Fulani marauders and Bororo that are destroying a farmland in Kogi State, precisely Egbe. And I'm going to show you that video in a minute. I'm going to show you that video so that at least you have a view of what is happening. And I will equally show you some videos that has happened before that time. So in the last 9 or 10 years, Nigerian farmers have been going through hell because some people believe that it is a normal tradition for cows to be taken round all over the country, irrespective of whose farm they destroy. And I think this thing that keeps on happening, the 3 videos will explain to you why we Nigerians have to stand up and do something.
But look at how they are authoritatively harvesting my crops, harvesting my cassava. Just look at how they authoritatively harvesting my cassava. Huh? See, look at how they grazed everything in Igbo land though. Oga, shift them, come out, I won't harvest. Huh? What do you talk? No, na shift them, I won't walk. See, now we clear and finish like this. Now I collect the remaining one, go now. Shift them, make the entire bush there, go chop grass. Maybe to chop my cassava.
No, it's more like begging. It's more like crying. It's more like saying, just leave me with the little that is going to be left. Pack your cows and go. If that man decides to put out his anger, he might end up dead. And that's why you can see him begging. It's very simple. And this is what every other people or parts of Nigeria, most of them, this is what they are going through. But our leaders continue to turn a blind eye as if they are not seeing anything. Now, in the case of this woman, all she was saying is, these people have come again and they have destroyed our farmland. Oh, you God, come from heaven, because there's nobody that can help us. God, we are calling upon you. Which one are we going to talk? Is it our husbands? Is it our children? Is it our farmland? Oh, you God, please come down and help us. That's the desperation of a woman who probably her husband has been killed. Probably her children have been killed. And now she's farming just to keep life going. And then you bring all these cows onto this farm, destroy her farm. That is the case of the woman.
Nílùú Ẹ̀gbẹ́, ẹni ẹlẹ́ni ṣe wàhálà okoko sórí ayé yín tó bá fẹ́ sàpamọ́ sínú gbọ́nbẹ̀ kó má jáde ibi ìbànú náà máa dé bá yín. Wá lé màálù ẹ kúrò nínú oko olóko. Mo pariwo fún ẹ o. Ọwọ́ wù ẹ́ sàbí. Mo pariwo fún ẹ o. Ọwọ́ wù ẹ́ sàbí. Wá lé màálù ẹ kúrò nínú oko olóko. Tọ́.
Now, on this 3rd video, you can see that the person that was even feeling the anguish, the person that was pained, is someone that is just walking by and he saw how these cows were being pushed into somebody's farm and they were eating all his crops. And he was so pained, you can feel it in his voice, the way he was so angry. that he wish he can see the owner of this land. Imagine if that man there is the owner of the land. What would happen between him and the Bororo? And this is bush. The moment you attack them, they can kill you there and bury you there. Nobody will say anything. But what I want our leaders to be looking at is to see what is happening in all farms.
Going by this bill, it will compound our crisis in Nigeria. Some people close their eyes on what is going on or what lead herders to go against farmers. Every citizen of Nigeria is entitled to move freely throughout Nigeria.
This is something that should stop. And that is why I advocate for us to break up. If we break up, it's up to the East to allow cows to be entering and destroying their farmland. It is up to the West to allow cows to be entering their territory and destroying their farmland. If they not want to continue with this primitive idea, let them continue. It is very simple. You see all this shortage of food that is happening in Nigeria, the expensive food that we are buying, things have catapulted from 10 naira to 1,000 naira, and our leaders seems to be there and doing nothing. And like I always said on my videos, if we, the Nigerian people, did not stand up and stop this rubbish that is going on, believe you me, this is how this whole thing will continue for the next 10 years. It started during Jonathan's time. At that time, everyone knows, or the general belief, what this is: an importation of insurgency and insecurity to destabilize the government of Jonathan. But when Buhari came in, the person that did everything to be in power, we believe that he's going to help solve this problem. But unfortunately, the problem quadrupled. The problem went from 1 to about 10. The insecurity, the insurgency, everything catapulted into a different level. If we, the Nigerian people, did not stand up now and do what we need to do, you can see riots happening in Kenya. It's very simple. I don't know what it is going to take before the Nigerian people can come out on the streets and defend what is theirs. Because our leaders, from all indication, they are not going to do anything. And that is why you have, in this 2024, some people that are supposed to be our leaders, that are supposed to be making law, they are still defending open grazing. And these leaders, they sit in their sitting room every single day watching the videos that you've just watched, watching that video and doing nothing about it. Listen, over 100 years ago, Nigeria, the southern part of Nigeria was amalgamated to the northern part of Nigeria. It is very simple. The reason for that was the British, the colonial masters at this time, did not want to spend the little resources that they have been generating from the southern part of Nigeria using in Britain. They don't want to use that resources to build the northern part of Nigeria. And that was why the amalgamation of 1914 came in. And that amalgamation has expiry dates, for crying out loud. It has expiry dates of 100 years. It's over 100 years now. When this amalgamation happened, the North had nothing. There's nothing to use to develop them. Over the years, the Northerners have ruled Nigeria for close to 50 years. And the resources of the South has been taken to develop the North. And today, as we speak, 2024, the northern part of Nigeria, if they decide to stand up and use their people and the land they have and all their resources, they will be richer than the whole of the South. But unfortunately, because it is easier for them to dump hands into the southern, it is easier for them to dump hands or to be putting hands in the resources of the South. This had made them so lazy. And this is what we are facing. I have no problem with the North. I have said it time and time and time again. But you see, every single day that you see things like this happening, now they will tell you it's farmer headers clash. Now you tell me, if the man himself that owns that land was the one that came and saw those cows on that farmland, they ate everything. What do you think he will do? Out of anger, he might decide to attack the Fulanis. And some people from this part of the country will tell you it's farmer headers clashes. How long in a civilized world are we going to continue in these farmer headers clashes? When Tinubu came in, you would have thought that any government that will come in to fix Nigeria, the first thing they need to do is to deal with the food insecurity that we have. That is the number one thing that every citizen, every life need. You can forgo television, you can forgo fun, you can forgo anything in this world. But the one thing you cannot forgo is hunger. And you would have believed that any leader that comes in, the first thing they will tackle is this food insecurity. And how do you tackle this food insecurity? It is very simple. If you know that the 36th state of Nigeria is too big for you, break it down into regions and let every region look after itself. That is the number one way to solve the problem. And because of what you people are benefiting, if you think or you believe that the only way is for Nigeria to be one, and it's not working, then why can't you secure 3 states in the north that has the largest farmland and largest land mass? Build an army, secure 3 states, and let all the farmers in the northern part of Nigeria go to these 3 states and farm. What you people will be doing is to say you are reducing cost on importation and everything so that people can import food. That is not the basic solution to the problem we are in today. We have land. Why are we importing food? You have land. The northern state, in fact, half of the northern state, both southeast and southwest put together, they are not up to 5 states in the north. So why would we have a land? The northern part of Nigeria is over 6,000 square kilometers of land, arable land. Why do you have to import food from anywhere? Instead of you to stop importation, secure all those lands. Let the farmers go back to land and let them go and produce. What Tinubu should have done when he came in, rather than say subsidy is gone, that you know that the moment you do that, it is an attack on the innocent, poor masses of Nigeria. Rather than say subsidy is gone, a courageous leader, a leader that knows or can vision the future, the first thing you are supposed to do is banning on open grazing. The first thing you are supposed to do is to say bye-bye or open grazing is gone. We need to produce food in this country and wage a war on open grazing. When the Southerners get into power, they will be afraid of the North. When the Igbos never ever even get to power. It's so unfortunate. Let's put it to one side. If a Northerner becomes the president of Nigeria, the next thing he's afraid of, I don't want to step on the toes of the Southerners. If a southerner becomes the president, the first thing is I don't want to step on the toes of the northerners. As a result, the innocent Nigerian people, the people who the main reason why you are there, their lives are being destroyed. So there's nothing like farmer headers clashes. There's nothing like that. The simple thing that is happening is that these Bororo Fulani headers, they take their cows into a farmer, and out of anger, out of annoyance, that farmer reacts. And when you react, this Fulani come after you. I have a land, like I said in one or two of my videos, I have a land that before I can do anything on that land, I had to fence it. How many farmers have money to fence land? Is that where we are going in Nigeria today? How many farmers have this money to fence their land before they start planting crops? How many? So we need a courageous leader if we must keep this one Nigeria that is not working, and we all know it's not working. If we must keep this one Nigeria, we need a courageous leader who will take decisions. The southern part of the country, as the north is being ridiculed by insecurity, the Fulanis have moved to the south and they are destroying the land of the southerners that are farmers. And you are wondering why food is so expensive. If a bag of rice become 500,000 naira, your leaders will purchase it without even knowing they spend a penny. If a bag of corn should be 500,000, your senators, your president, your governors, they will buy it without even knowing that they bought anything. So Nigerian, there's nothing to happen. We all have to come out. I have been saying it. Nobody is going to take you out of this trouble except yourself. If you think you are not dying, think again. How many people have committed suicide? When was the last time you had any of these leaders, senator, House of Reps, president, governors? When did you hear them commit suicide? They are packing your money. They are killing you in silence. And the time has come. You are dead already. You are dying on a daily basis. How many of you cannot afford hospital bills? And when you die, they will say it is God that brought it. Forget about that praying. Push the praying to one side. Your war is in your hands. It's not in the hand of God. It is in your hands. Don't let anybody deceive you that you have to continue praying. No matter the amount of prayer that you pray, it's not going to work if God has thrown your solution onto your laps. And you are looking at the solution every day and you are still calling God, then you have a problem. Where we are today in Nigeria, the time has come. It doesn't matter how many of you died. I have said it before in many of my videos. You only die when the numbers are not enough. And all what we need to be doing at the moment is understanding that all this thing that is afflicting us together. That the North itself, they have the power. But because it's easy for them to dip hands in the southern resources, that's why they are not doing anything. The day Nigeria break, you will understand that the North are also a strong entity on their own. People only die when they go out for protests in their 10s and 20s and 30s. The day you come out like 1 million or 2 million, believe you me, you will understand that you are not dying. One person will not die. Because the people that are coming to attack you, the moment they see the number, they will move back. I always said it. I will give you a quick example. If you have a House of Reps in your community, to his right, he has 5 soldiers. To his left, he has 5 policemen. And in each of these policemen and soldiers, they all have ammunition, 50-50 ammunition, rounds of ammunition in their guns. If you put the 10 of them together, that's 500 rounds of ammunition. The leader that is there with them, he knows that they only have 500 rounds. The police, the soldier, they know that they only have 500 rounds of ammunition. Believe you me, if 5,000 people from that same community come out, the moment they see them from ahead, they will drop all their gun and they will move away. One person will not die. Because the soldiers know that we only have 500. There's 5,000 people coming. If we decide to kill these people, we can only kill 500 people. It will be remaining 4,500. What do you think those 4,500 will do to these security men? They will tear them into pieces. So for the security men knowing that, they will not even shoot one bullet and they will go away. What is more treasonable? Anytime the Nigerians will decide to come out, a lot of people have been so afraid and people believe that, oh, they will kill you, they will kill you, they will kill you. You are already dying. And the moment they pick the boss up or one of the ogas that is channeling the protest, the next thing is they will charge him with treason. And this is what is making everybody to draw back. But if you are in your thousands, in your 500,000 on the streets, how many are they going to stop? If there's anybody that is committing treason as we speak today, it is the Nigerian leaders. Because if you cannot do the number one thing that the Constitution asks you to do, that is to secure lives and property and the welfare of the Nigerian people, you have failed in your primary responsibility. So who is more treasonable? When you cannot provide for your citizens and you cannot do anything to protect the lives of your citizens, that means you are not fit to be in that position. Anybody who is benefiting from your woes, your trouble, your miseries, will be the last person to bring a change. It is you, the victim of that miseries, woes, that will need to stand up and take back what is yours. It is very simple. A lot of people have come out and said this, but it is not happening. And it will not happen until you, the Nigerian people, one day, one day or 1 week, stand up and put a stop to it. Those people that are doing you, they know they are doing you. You that they are doing, you know that they are doing you. So what is the problem? Why can't we meet in the middle and take back what is yours? I'll see you on the next video. Please, this video needs to be shared. Our leaders are enjoying at the detriment of our own self. Today, as we speak, petrol has gone up again. 900 to 1,002. Where do you think this is going to hit? Transportation. When it hits transportation, it hits the ordinary Nigerian people. And then the price increase in food skyrocket again. When are we going to stop? Or when are you going to wake up? That is the simple question. I'll see you on my next video. Take care and bye.